الله الرحمن الرحيم ألف لام را تلك آيات الكتاب وقرآن مبين ربما يود الذين كفروا لو كانوا مسلمين ذرهم يأكلوا ويتمتعوا ويلههم الأمل فسوف يعلمون.
We thank God here. We must appreciate Almighty Allah. We must, because Almighty Prophet Muhammad sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam has said, وَمَا لَمْ يَرْحَمْ فِي قَلِيلٍ وَمَا لَمْ يَرْحَمْ لَا يُرْحَمْ. In anyone who is not merciful, will not be merciful on. You must be merciful to your kinsmen. You will equally be merciful on. If you do not do that, no one is going to do that to you. That is why he said, Ir'amu Ahl al-Ard, as reported by Buhari, let those in the heart, the inhabitants of the heart, let them be merciful, so that those inhabitants of the heavens will equally be asking for mercy for them. You know why? If you are merciful within yourself and heart, you do things together, you plan together, then those, the uppermost, the heavens, will be asking for forgiveness for you people. That is why I say, Irhamu ma fil ard, Yarhamukum ma fis sama. That language, go to Tirmidhi, you get it in Tirmidhi. Irhamu ahla sama, Yarhamukum halas. Irhamu hala aradu, Yarhamukum hala sama, halu sama. If that is Buhari said, Irhamu halas aradu, those on the head should what? Be merciful to each other. They should show mercy to each other. Yarhamukum halul sama, halul sama, halul sama. Those on the heart will be merciful to them. Then Tirmidhi said, Irhamu ma fil ard, yarhamukum ma fis samaa'i. Those on the head, those in the head, they should be merciful to each other, while those in the heavens will equally be merciful to them. You know why? They will be asking God for forgiveness for them. Those people, they are nice people. Those people, they are showing kindness. Those people, they are good. As long as that is being reported, day in, day out, inshallah, those other people, Almighty Allah will accept their ibadah. The Almighty Allah accept our ibadah. Almighty Allah, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam said, وَمَا لَمْ يَرْحَمْ صَغِيرُنَا وَيَعْرِفُ حَقَّ كَبِيرِنَا فَلَيْسَ مِنَّا. Go to Buhari, Muslim, you will find them there. And anyone who does not show mercy to our younger ones, our children, he does not even know the rights, the duty, the responsibility on our older ones. Falesa minna. That person is not a Muslim. That is Prophet Muhammad sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam. That is what he said. He said, again, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam, he said, Falesa minna. This one is not among us. Ma lam yarham Sagirona, someone who does not know the duty of the younger ones. He doesn't pack them, he doesn't kiss them, he doesn't give them food to eat, he doesn't give them money to spend. He doesn't know their responsibility on him. One Nakiro Kabirona. He does not know how to respect those our older ones. Call them by their names anyhow. Talk to them anyhow. Disgrace them anyhow. You feel you are a man who wrestle. No, you're making a very great mistake. Today people are crying that everywhere you go, affliction. Everywhere you go, sickness. Everywhere you go, diseases. You know why? Because we do not respect our older ones. They are our neighbor. No, they are our king's people. We don't give them their respect. Why do you think you will be very free? If you go to Quran, chapter 47, verses 22, 23, 24, you are going to get there. You ask a question. Fa'al asaytum in tawalitum an tufsidu fil ardi wa tuqati'u arhamakum ulaika allazina alhama Allahu wa asamahu wa amma absarahum. His father said, Afala yatadabbaruna al-Quran? Afala yatadabbaruna al-Quran? Am ala qulubi akfaluha? He said, Fa'al asaytum. It would perhaps be, you would perhaps, when you are asked, you are returned in tawaletu, if you turn. In other places, tawaletu, if you are given authority. But if in tawaletu, if you have turned, you have returned. Will you corrupt the head? Destroying the heart? Will you? What took our two arhamaku? All the kinsman relationship, all the ties have been broken. Almighty Allah said further, I will let who like those are the people Almighty Allah has caused. He caused them. He deafened them. They cannot hear. And they were blinded. He asked a question. We have told you that Quran is the simplest book for you to read. If you want to read a book to comprehend it, go and read Quran. Take pains, be careful. Do not read it as if you are reading a kind of a preface book. You are reading an introductory book. Take time, study there. It has rudimentary, it has peripheral. You must know them. You must study now. You must study Swaraf. You must look for a good teacher that will put you through. You don't just go and begin to read Quran. If you want to understand Quran better, look for someone who has an in-depth knowledge to put you through. You must look for someone who has grammarian orientation. He must have grammarian orientation. Sometimes you may be taking the translation goes this way. You don't know that it went another way. I don't know. We need to read. We need to spend our time to do something, so on and so forth. That is why Prophet Muhammad sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam has said, you must have to take an advantage of 5 things before 5 things happen. He said, Shababaka Kabala Aramika. When you are young, you got to do something. Even when you are old, you got to relax. When you are young, you got to walk as a young man on grind. You don't look at the back the way you are putting things in order. When Almighty Allah has accepted them, even at the old age, you have something to lean on. If you do not walk now, if you do not labor now, what are you going to lean on? It will be very, very difficult for you to have something to lean on. He said, Suihataka, Kabelan, Sakamika. You are strong. Your head is strong. Your head is very, very strong. If your head is very, very strong, what do you need to do? You got to do something. You got to do something. If you do something, that will be better for you. He said, Ghana Ganaka, you have money now, you are rich. Kabera Fakerika, before you begin to beg people for money, ask people for money. He said, no, this is the time. Whatever you feel you can do, do it. You got to measure for your future. You got to measure for the future of your children. You got to measure for the future of someone around you. You must ensure those things are being put in place. That is exactly what it was referring. He said, Firawa Goka, Kobela, Shugulika. But you have a very free time now. You are young, but you don't think about anything. You have been fed, you don't feed anyone. You got to do something now. Go to school if you want to go to school. If you want to become an apprentice, go to for an apprentice. If you want to become whatever you want to become, which is when you were young, you don't put on goggle, you don't have waist pain, you don't have eyes pain, you don't have chest pain, you don't have anything about you. Do it before you start to have all these things. He said, Hayataka Kabela Mautika. Use your life now before death will come. The moment they say, Konu inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un, that is the end of the story. Whichever story you have been showing, whatever you have done, that is the end of the story. Everything, when you came to the world, you didn't come with anything. As you are living, you won't live with anything. No penny, no pence, nothing, no child, no wife. Even if you die the same day, you are going to a different direction. May Almighty Allah help us. May Almighty Allah help us. That is what He said. That you do not reflect, you do not ponder, you don't ponder. And on their heart, they are padlocked. They wept, this is the heart, nothing can come in. No, you must go back to your drawing board. Go to Madarasa. Go and learn. Find someone who has knowledge to put you through. No one wants to go and learn. No one, but everyone wants to make money. How possible it is. You can't be in the world, the comfort of your room. You want to make money. It's not done in anywhere. You got to struggle. You got to put effort. You got to face a lot of hardship before you can make it possible. You don't just feel you're going to make it possible when you have not met with hardship. You have not met up with difficulties. You have not had a lot of challenges. No controversies. No one has tried to bring you down. If someone wants to bring you down, ensure that that person will not bring you down with the powers of Almighty Allah. May Almighty Allah help us. May Almighty Allah help us. We are talking about Qatar, like symbol of what? Rahim. This is your brother. You want to run away from there? No, you cannot go to anywhere. That is what we are saying. If you want to live a long, elongated life, we call it elongated or longevity. You have a long life. Nothing is going to happen to you. You must ensure that there is your blood relationship. The ties must be kept. They must be kept. Ordinarily, if you do not respect them, people will take advantage of you. People will, that is why Prophet Muhammad sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam, he said, walk him, khamusa qabla khamusi. Must take care of that 5 things before 5 things will happen. That time you begin to say, when men were men. When men were men, what did you do? What did you achieve? We want to see what you have achieved. When you are telling us when men were men, we understood what you are saying. If you do not achieve anything, and you have stood up to tell us when men were men, sit down. Men were nothing in your presence. May Almighty Allah guide us. We must associate with our brethren. We must, our kinsmen, we must not ignore them. In anything we want to do without our brothers, we can't do them. Without our sister, we cannot do them. Is it want to get married? Is it marriage you want to do? If your sisters are not there, it will not work. Men don't have time. Men don't have time. The people that have time for anything that is happening, there are women. There are women. And Abu Hurairah radiyallahu anhu qala awsani qalili Sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam, that my own friend gave me what? An advice. He told me that, what did he tell me? He said, and aswilla rahimi, that I have to associate with my what? My kinsmen. In other barat, yani abu that even if it's far from me, I'm sure that that relationship is there. You cannot run away from that relationship. There is nothing will make you to run away from that relationship. Even if your brother is moving away from you, you call him back. My brother, you are my brother. You cannot run anywhere. No way. Even if you are running, I will not allow you to run away. Ikitahi Rahimi. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam said, La yadkhulu al-jannah. La yadkhulu al-jannah. He will never enter paradise. Someone who breaks what? That relationship, that ties, he has broken it. That he has done, he said, he will never enter paradise. He will never. He is going to live a impoverished life. He's going to be very poor. No matter how rich you are, no matter what you have, if you do not have someone to back you up, you are zero. I will not say you are zero. You may be -1. Because when I say zero, meaning you are not existing. You are existing, but it should be -1. I don't know. Where we got it wrong, I don't know. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam said, what did he say? He said, he was telling the Sahaba, he told them after 3 generations, 1, 2, 3 generations after we had gone, whatever will follow will be handpicked. We can find some people that are good amongst them. We cannot see righteous people, but we can't be saying, well, we have one here, we have one here. Even those who call the learned man, what is happening today? Are they really keeping the ties of their relationship? They don't do so. The people that would have been advising, don't do this, do that, they don't do so. Where do you think we are going from here? Where did we go wrong? Or rather, what is going on? Is this Quran no longer there? Is the Hadith no longer there? We don't have people who are reading them. They would have read, but they don't want to apply it. You must apply what you have read. This is glorious Quran. Go to Riyadh Swallowing. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam told us that he want to go home. When he was giving the last sermon in his pilgrimage, he said, I'm going to stay with you people for a short time. Any moment from now, the angel of death will visit me. But I'm going to leave 2 things for you people. But when you hold on to those 2 things, you may never go astray. You may never go astray. What are those 2 things? He said, Quran, the glorious book, the Constitution, governs the entire world. The Constitution you have in Atauchi, Avieli, is the one you have in Mecca, you have in Medina, in Indonesia. Go to Lebanon, Libya, wherever, Kuwait, wherever they are, it is the same Quran that you are studying here, you are reading here, that is what they are reading there. What else do you need? Why don't you take time? Why don't you take time to study? He said, killer, caller. He said, that is not a language. I have read it. Tell us where did you find it. Let us go and find it there too. It will be better for you. Other than you beginning to let people want to mislead you. Everyone want to say what is good for people to hear. Quran is not a thing that you want to make someone to be very happy. This is what Almighty Allah said. This is what Prophet Muhammad sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam, Allah kana muro. Even if it is bitter, you must work with it. If you like, do not say, I don't want to work with it. But when you die, فَإِنْ كَانَ خَيْرًا فَخَيْرًا جَزَى وَإِنْ كَانَ شَيْرًا فَشَيْرًا جَزَى. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam, we are still talking about family ties. He said, Iyakum, Iyakum, Iyakum wazwana. Fa'inna akazabil hadith, fa'inna zwana akazabul hadith. I am advising you people on what? Suspicion. Because suspicion is the most lie in statement making. He further said, he said, La tahassasu, la tajassasu. Say, do not spy, both in the good way, both in the bad way. I want to know how this person built this house. It's not your business. I want to know how this person, what happened to this person, how managed. Someone dies. We want to find out. We need to say, what happened? No. Do not do so. He said, La tabagadu. Do not be what? Do not be angry at each other. Don't do so. What did he say? Stop competition. What competition are you doing? You would have done competition in knowledge. You wouldn't have done competition in worldly affair. Matau Kolil, a brief enjoyment. Wali akhiratu khairu wa abqa, and the enjoyment everlasting, the eternity is forever, which is the akhirah. What are you waiting? What are you talking? In no time the person would have gone. It doesn't matter how much you have spent. You don't want to say, I spent 100 years. You have wasted 100 years on the heart. You have not done something tangible. You have not done something to be reckoning with. You must do something that everyone will reckon with it. You are going to have indelible track record. Indelible. No. Something that will be written on the stone. It will not be cleaned off. It will not be cleaned off. It has to be there. You are going to have something we call indelible. I don't know. But everyone wants to be dressed well. Everyone wants to ride big cars. These are the architecture. This is where the problem is actually manifesting from. You are doing competition. I have built a house, we are not arrangement. You don't know where I'm coming from. We are different backgrounds. You want to do what I have done. I would have been older to you on the heart, but you want to be like me. I would have spent 50 years. I would have spent more than 50. You are just coming. You are 20 years. You are 21 years. 30 years. You want to become a rich man. Did you know the kind of hurdles I have passed through? Did you know how many jungle I've entered? Did you know how many bullets that Almighty Allah saved me from? You cannot be what I am one day. You got to work. You cannot strain yourself. If you do not strain yourself, how do you think you're going to make it possible? It's not possible. It doesn't get possible overnight. In Allah, Almighty Allah makes what wet to be abundant, to spread for anyone he wishes. Some other people, he made ashes to be their problem. He created ashes for them. May Almighty Allah help us. May Almighty Allah do not forsake us. May Almighty Allah increase our knowledge. May Almighty Allah increase our iman. May Almighty Allah not let us be people who are doing competition unnecessarily. The Almighty Prophet Muhammad sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam said, وَلَا تَحَاسَدُوا وَلَا تَحَاسَدُوا وَلَا تَحَاسَدُوا. That is the problem of this world. Even Habil, they killed themselves. Kabil killed Habil. How did it come? It was as a result of jealousy. Oh, this woman is not for you, it is for me. We have done a test, a sacrifice. My sacrifice was accepted, yours was not accepted. Then jealousy started. That I'm going to kill my brother, and eventually you killed your brother. Before you begin to shout, oh, this is me today. I want to be like Gurab, the way he does to bury his brother, to hide his brother. That's what I'm doing today. It is as a result of jealousy. He said, وَلَا تَحَاسَدُوا. Do not. وَلَا تَدَابَرُوا. That is what we are saying today. Tadabaru. You are turning your backs at your brother. You are turning your back at your sister. You are don't want to associate with anybody. Wala tadabaru. Do not turn at each other. Wakunu ibadallah ikhwana. Be the servant of Almighty Allah who are brothers. Be brothers. You are one. You are from one soul, from one body, from one soul. Adam is one. Our is one. Every other thing generated from them. That is what brothers, sisters. If you have a quarrel with your brother, go back home and try to settle it. You don't know what will happen in the next minute. You don't know what is going to happen in the next minute. You might be thinking, I'm going to stay long. When I have gotten long, I will not call my brother for settlement. Supposing you die before your brother or your brother dies before you, what will you do about the situation? When you have quarrels with your brother, you could not resolve it. The other things being equal, you are going to be in the hellfire. If you do not resolve quarrels among yourselves, one of you falls dead. Death has visited. Well, is Almighty Allah who knows best. Almighty Allah is independent of every other one. If He wishes to put you in paradise, He will put you in paradise. If He wishes you to put you in hellfire, He will do exactly that. May Almighty Allah give us the hikmah to settle all our brothers. I know we will not make quarrels with our brothers. Even if we make quarrels, we will settle everything amicably. Go home. Amicable is one thing. Go and maintain peace. Let peace reign, whatever it is. I know power, torso, is another part of problems. In the Kingsmen, power, torso. I am the leader. I am the one, I am the woman leader. I am the man leader. Why would you take man leader? I am not older than you. I am not smarter than you. That is where the problem comes from. May Almighty Allah guide us. May Almighty Allah guide us. Wa akhiru da'wana alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Sallu ala nabiyyil karim sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam.
أنت نور الله فجرا جئت بعد العسر يسرا ربنا أعلاك قدرا